Mortality, that delightful dinner guest who arrives uninvited at every birthday bash. In Ernest Becker's profound, if slightly morbid treatise, The Denial of Death, we discover humanity's rather ingenious and sometimes disastrous coping mechanism for dealing with this unwelcome visitor. Becker argues that our deepest anxiety stems not from a lack of possessions or a fear of public speaking, but from the terrifying truth that our existence has an expiry date. This existential dread, he proposes, is the invisible puppeteer controlling the grand theatre of human civilization. We build empires, create art, chase fame, all an elaborate attempt to cheat death's inevitable curtain call. These immortality projects, as Becker terms them, can be noble: the pursuit of knowledge, the creation of beauty, the fight for justice, all fueled by a desire to leave a lasting mark, a testament to our having been here. But beware, dear reader, for the path to transcendence can be paved with bloodshed. When our immortality projects clash, think religious wars or ideological crusades, the result is often violence and hatred. What's a poor, death-obsessed human to do? Becker doesn't prescribe a magic elixir, much to the relief of our livers. Instead, he suggests a radical and surprisingly liberating honesty. By confronting our mortality head-on, we can shed the mask we wear to deny our finitude. This newfound self-awareness, Becker believes, can lead to a more compassionate world. Imagine, if you will, a society where leaders, acknowledging their own mortality, govern with a newfound urgency to create a better world for the future generations. Or consider the artist, unburdened by the pressure of eternal flame, who creates purely for the love of the art form. The denial of death is not a celebration of death, but a call for a more honest and perhaps even more beautiful way of living. By acknowledging our fear of the inevitable, we can shed the facades and build a world that reflects a more profound understanding of the preciousness of our impermanent existence. How do you do this? Prioritize experiences over possessions. Becker argues our focus on material things often stems from a desire for tangible legacy. Challenge this urge. Invest in experiences that enrich your life and connect you to others. Travel, take a class, volunteer. These create memories and connections that leave a deeper mark than a collection of objects can. Embrace imperfection. Striving for flawlessness can often be a desperate attempt to deny our inevitable decline. Instead, accept that we're all works in progress. Embrace your vulnerabilities and focus on growth over perfection. You might be surprised by the sense of freedom it brings. Deepen relationships. Knowing our time is limited makes genuine connection even more precious. Nurture your relationships with loved ones. Practice active listening. Express gratitude and forgive past hurts. These connections become your legacy. The ripple effects of your life continue to touch others. Find meaning in the present. Becker argues our fear of death makes us future-orientated, constantly chasing achievements for a distant reward. Instead, cultivate a sense of present moment awareness. Savor the small joys, appreciate the beauty around you, and find fulfillment in the everyday. Live with purpose. Confronting mortality can make you question the why behind your actions. Pursue activities that align with your values and contribute to something larger than yourself. Volunteer for a cause you care about, mentor someone starting out, or simply be a kind and supportive presence in the lives of those around you. By incorporating these ideas, you can use the awareness of your mortality as a catalyst to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. It's not about dwelling on death, but about embracing the preciousness of each moment and leaving the world a little better for having been here.